Presumptive President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. received diplomats from the United States, Japan, India, and South Korea today. The discussion focused on strengthening diplomatic ties as they await the formal assumption of office by Marcos on June 30th. Vin Pasqua files this report.
Ambassadors from Japan, India, and South Korea, as well as the United States charge d'affaires, paid their courtesy call to Presumptive President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. In a press briefing, Marcos admitted that it was not his first time meeting these diplomats, as he had already met them during the campaign.
The ambassador from India, we hit upon, he had three very interesting programs that they are instituting in India that I think might be applicable in the Philippines. And we again agreed to go into these different areas in greater detail.
First to visit Marcos in his campaign headquarters in Mandaluyong City was the Japanese ambassador to Manila, Koshikawa Kazuhiko. The two discussed strengthening the diplomatic relations and cooperation between the two countries when Marcos formally assumes office in Malacanang. Next to pay a courtesy call was Ambassador Sambu Kumaran of India. He personally conveyed to Marcos the congratulatory message of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi for his victory in the elections. Ambassador Kumaran asked Marcos to continue supporting the country's bilateral relations with India.
We had a very wide-ranging discussion, as I said, on a lot of priorities. President focusing on development of the Philippines. I briefed him about the successes in digital governance in India, and of course health. We spoke about agriculture. So the focus of discussions today was on our bilateral relationship, and we did not have any discussions about other aspects that you mentioned.
The Indian diplomat also discussed with Marcos topics involving agriculture, national security, health, and others, including Marcos' plan to have domestic manufacturing of medicines against COVID-19, which India would be willing to support. Ambassador Kumaran, however, said they did not talk about the controversial issue of the West Philippine Sea.
India is one of the strongest partners of the Philippines in the health sector. A lot of the pharmaceutical products, a lot of vaccines to the Philippines come from India. During COVID-19, we witnessed a strengthening of this partnership. The President-elect was very keen to see domestic manufacturing of pharmaceutical products. Indian companies are looking forward to strong engagement. And I think in the new administration, we will carry forward the dialogue with a view to creating domestic capacities in the pharma sector to contribute to the health security of the Philippines.
Marami na talagang nangyayari, marami na talagang we're already being recognized. This new administration is being already recognized. Mukha namang walang problema sa recognition. Maybe the comfortable margin that we enjoyed during the election has a part to play with that.
Vin Pasqua for Mata ng Agila International. Trusted, connected, on point.